Okay, so for most of us entertainers, sometimes there is a bit of disorganization with the way we go about things. But then when you have to sit with somebody from the corporate world, you have to be organized because everything about them is about organization. And today on the female show, I'm here with somebody from that side of the world too. So there will be a fair balance here. Yeah, there will be some organization and a bit of, the disorganization from my part. But hopefully we can have a good conversation and then everything we intend to sell today will go smoothly with you. I am Tiyeki Onipa and this is the female show. Today I'm here with a rep from the Little Cow Consulting Limited, and we are going to have a very interesting conversation. But first of all, I want to know her, get to know who she is as a person. I know the way she was taking care of me. I know she went to a girls' school, but let me check with her. I am here with Miss Ndidi Fordjoe. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, you went to a girls' school, right?
So that's wrong.
Oh, God.
I went to Achimota school.
Oh,
so
nice.
You're neither wrong or right, but...
Well, but it's a miss school, so yeah. I was totally
partially, because there were girls there. I'm just trying to be nice.
You were...
In a mixed school.
Uh-huh.
But I'm being nice to you, so you're only partially wrong.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're a nice person. You don't want me to feel you don't want me to feel bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, but they all know I was wrong. So yeah, let's move. Okay, so then you grew here in Accra?
Yes, born, bred, everything here.
Which locality?
I lived most of my life in Dansoman, but I'm now in Afienya.
Okay, Dansoman, Sahara, and I say
Uni Mames Inn, Dansoman Mames Inn.
Every Dansoman person.
Yeah. So I used to live there.
Oh, okay. Okay, and then how was growing up like? Were you the kind of person that was book, always at home minding her business, or you like to play like me?
It was a fair balance. I did take my books seriously, but because I was born there, all of my friends were around. So I was always at my friend's house or outside. Because your family knows everyone else, it was more relaxed, it was calm. I was always out, so.
Okay, and then in essence, which course did you study?
So I studied general arts. That was with economics, elective math, geography, and government.
Okay, so at what point did you decide to join the corporate, or you like the organization? Because me, I don't think I would thrive in the corporate.
Well, I mean, it's important that you know yourself. I'm a very organized person. Okay. I find solace in structure. I'm not too much of a spontaneous person. Even my spontaneity is well planned.
Oh, wow.
I make room for it. So I always knew I'll do well in a structured environment, where there are tax deadlines, there's a way of doing things, there are expectations of you, you have people you report to, people who report to you. So I always knew I would do very well in the corporate world.
Were you a prefect in SHS or something?
I wasn't, but I was the girls prefect in my JHS.
Okay, because then it has to be somewhere from the childhood level.
I decided not to go into student politics, so I abstained in SHS and in university.
Okay, and then which university?
I went to Legon.
Oh, wow, finally, something like that. I went to Legon.
What course did you study?
I did psychology, English, and theatre arts.
Oh, okay. My best friend did psychology. I did political science with Russian and information studies.
You know Russian, don't you?
A little.
So how did they say, like, welcome?
That's Vidania, I think. I hope I'm not embarrassing my professor. That's Vidania, yeah.
Vidania.
That's Vidania, I think. I know hello. I can tell you hello. Hello is privyet.
Privyet. And how would I respond?
You say privyet back.
Privyet. Okay.
Then kaktela, how are you?
Kaktela.
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 Yes. Then you say harasho.
Harash. It's like Korean, harasho. I don't want harasho.
Almost harasho, but this one means good. I don't know what harasho in Korean means.
Because I watch Korean movies and I pick
Me
up.
too.
So you don't. Hatabita.
I know. Papani.
Papani. Go. Kata.
No, I don't know that much. I don't know that much, but I love K-drama.
Let's talk about women in the corporate world. How are they faring? I mean, in your point of view, do you think the corporate world has embraced a lot of women in the space, or actually they are still finding a balance of over there?
I think it's been an improvement on several years past. There are a lot of women in big spaces doing big things, and even though they have embraced women, I think there's still more room for improvement. Women can be doing more, especially in the tech space. So I think in banking, finance, administration, and other stuff, women have found their feet. But I think for the science bit and in tech, there's still more room for improvement. I think women should fill up more spaces there.
Okay, so is there where is the problem? Is that there isn't availability for them, or women are not availing themselves for such roles?
I think in 2021, it's not really, in the city, it's not really a problem of availability because we all have the same access. In the rural areas, the situation will be different, definitely. But I think it's more of upbringing and perception and conditioning. Sometimes it's just that you feel like, okay, when I go to school, I should do administration, I should do HR. It's a problem of conditioning. I don't think it's a matter of not being able to have access to those options. But I think things are changing. People are knowing more that there's more out there to achieve, and they can also go into spaces that are seemingly for the men. So I don't think it's a matter of access. I think women have to avail themselves more.
Okay, and are men finally embracing women, especially if they are their bosses or their sort of counterparts in the office space?
They don't have a choice. They have to embrace us.
I like that.
I mean, they don't really have a choice. They have to embrace us. But I think some, like I said, most of our problems are an issue of conditioning. So some men have problems taking orders from women. They're just not used to it because in their eyes, the woman can be nothing above them, always below. But you see, in a corporate setting, because you know it's supposed to be towards achieving a particular goal, they don't have a choice. They may not necessarily make their work environment conducive for the woman, but they don't have a choice but to embrace her. And I think that works just fine. So far as the women stand their ground and get the work done.
In the entertainment world, most of the times, what happens with the women is when they are thriving so well, they just fall off the scene. Most of the times, they marry and then they give birth. How is maternity in the corporate world like? Is it just us that we take enough break, or corporate world too, they get their break, some break, or they have to, whether you're pregnant or not, you have to forge on?
Oh, I think it has to do with your work environment. At the Little Cow, it's a very inclusive space, so all women have a very flexible working environment. So far as they get the job done, they receive all the support they need. So I think it's a matter of the work environment you're in. And with the corporate world, most of the people find themselves in the corporate world are very driven. They are high achievers. So when you're pregnant, without anyone telling you to, you still want to come to work. You still want to get your work done. You still want to do things. So it's not because the women in the entertainment space want to take too much time. It's because the corporate world will not wait for you. So as a woman, when you go on a maternity break, you really need to come back soon. And this comes back to men being very helpful partners, because if they were more hands-on with taking care of their children, women would find it easier to bounce back from maternity. They would have more time on their hands to get their work done. But in our part of the world, some of the men, let me not be general, but some of the men, they've not really grasped the idea of being partners. They are just donators of I'm going to abstain from using the word.
Yeah.
But they are not really fathers. They don't help with raising the child. That's what makes it very difficult for women to bounce back and have enough time to get stuff done.
Okay, now I know you. I know where you stand as a person. I know where you stand in the corporate world and all. So now we're going to talk about your corporate side. Okay. We'll just take a quick break and we'll talk everything about the Little Cow, Soya Chunk, and some nice festival that is coming up. Please don't go anywhere. You're welcome back. You're still watching the Female Show. I am Tilia Kiripa and I'm seated here with Miss Ndidi Fordjoe. We've spoken about her. I just wanted to know her. She's very outspoken. I really like her. We've spoken about who she is, the school, and all. Some I got very wrong, but she was very nice to me. Now we're going to talk about what she's doing now, why she's even seated beside me today. You are from the Little Cow Consulting Limited.
Yes.
What is the Little Cow Consulting Limited about? What did they do?
Okay. So the Little Cow Consulting Limited is a Ghanaian-owned international full-service marketing consulting firm. We have offices in Ghana and Rwanda. We provide a range of services from PR, advertising, strategy development, sales and distribution, creative strategy, business strategy. What we do is that we rely on data to come up with solutions to all your problems. And we don't do conventional. We make an extra effort to add creativity to everything we do. That's what makes us stand out as a marketing consulting firm.
Okay, and I'm sure you've worked with some good companies over the years.
Yes. So our clients, some of our clients have been and still are GCBG Money, Grandforce, GIZ, the Ghana Climate Innovation Center. We do some work for Yedent Agro group of companies. We do some work for Tombita for breakfast. We also work with, I think those are some of our top clients right now.
Okay, so I know currently you are doing something with Soya
Yes.
Chunk and all, but let's talk about the company you're working with, Wish or Asa.
Asa Wish.
Asa Wish, nicely.
Okay, so this campaign we are running is on behalf of Asa Wish. That's the American Soybean Association and the World Initiative for Soy in Human Health, Asa Wish. So it's a US-based organization that's focused on connecting trade and development in an effort to deal with food insecurity in the world.
Okay.
So the goal for Soya Chunks campaign is primarily to introduce soya chunks as a protein alternative.
Oh, this is
in our
Soya
meals.
Chunks, right?
Yes.
Yeah, let's show it to them.
So this is soya chunks in its raw state. I don't know if the camera is zooming in.
Okay.
Okay. I'll put it back.
Okay. Okay, so we can talk about it.
Okay. So
If you don't mind.
all right. So this soya chunks in its raw state, it's made from soybean. Soybean is the only plant protein that has the complete protein profile. The process of making it is that the oil is extracted from the soybean.
Okay.
It goes through a process called extrusion. Heat is applied to about 150 to 200 degrees Celsius. That's what makes it become more fibrous. And looks like this. It's then cooled for a while and then dried. This is how you get soya chunks.
Okay, so I was reading around it and I realized, or I learned that to a vegetarian, this is like chicken.
Yes.
Why?
To vegans,
Does it taste good or?
yes, so it tastes like meat.
Hey, please, I hope you're leaving this for us.
Oh yes. This is for the team.
Oh, nice.
So it's your protein option. You can flavor it and spice it to your preference. So if you like a lot of pepper, a lot of ginger, garlic, or you want to use Maggi or anything, you hydrate it for a bit. So there are two methods actually. There's the cold method and then the warm method. For the cold method, you put it in a bowl of cold water with your spices for about 30 minutes for it to hydrate. It will double in size.
Oh, wow.
And then for the warm method, you put it on fire for 15 minutes. You steam it with your spices. When it's maybe 10-15 minutes, when it's soft and tender to touch, you can put it off the fire. Now you either fry it after or you use it like that. So you can put in your stew, your soup, jollof, wache, or you can make kebab out of it. Some people use it for salad.
Oh, wow.
So it's dependent on you and how you want to use it.
Okay, I know you are embarking on a major campaign right
Yes.
now for going for soya chunks.
Yes.
What's the campaign about? And you have a very prominent position in this campaign. Let's talk about that
Yes,
for a minute.
so I'm the project lead on the Go for Soya Chunks campaign. The campaign is mainly targeted at the Ghana School Feeding Program and the National Association for Domestic Bears and Matrons. So the campaign is positioning that the organizations use soya chunks as their protein option when they're cooking for the students because it is relatively cheaper and it's easier to store. You don't need fridge or electricity or anything. You just keep it in a cool, dry place.
Okay, but is the campaign targeting the homes too? Because I'm sure, when somebody is in school, they don't really take something they are not used to.
Yes.
How about the homes?
Okay, so the general public is the secondary target,
Oh.
and we are reaching them through a number of activities. So for the secondary targets, the general public, we've done a couple of sampling activities. We had one at Achimota Mall and one at Marina Mall. to introduce members of the public to soya chunks.
And how are people accepting it?
People are really warming up to it. So, Ghanaians are initially hesitant about something they don't know. And then when they taste it, they're like, wow, I didn't know this would taste good. Or I didn't know this tasted like this.
Oh, nice.
So people are really warming up to it. They're liking it. And I think there's promise in the Ghanaian market for soya chunks.
Okay, I also know there is a festival where
Yes.
this is my favorite part of this conversation. There is a festival coming
Yes.
up.
So the Soy Food Festival, it's going to happen at the IFA Sutherland Park on 23rd October of this year, 2021. The time is 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Okay.
We have Keche passing through, Kamido passing through, Nana Blue, Charlie, and I'm coming through. We also have top DJs like DJ Dela, DJ JJ, DJ Possible also coming through.
Okay, and is it free? Because people really want to come. Is it free or there's some form of ticketing?
Because I'm a nice person. Anyway, because I'm a nice person, the festival is totally free. No charge, nothing. You just come through, come and sample meals made with soya chunks, come and enjoy live performances from your favorite artists, come and just have fun.
There'll be games?
There'll be games, there'll be fun activities. We have very exciting surprise planned for you. For that one, you have to come through to know what it is. We have a lot of fun games going to happen. There'll be live performances, there'll be karaoke, there'll be a cooking competition.
Oh, nice.
With amazing prizes
I
to
can
be
really
won.
cook. I cook for the office.
You can come and test that out at the Soy Food Festival.
Okay.
I'll be the judge of that.
Okay. Okay.
So yes, come through the Soy Food Festival if for Sutherland Park.
Okay, so how long has this campaign run for, or how long will it even run for?
Okay. So we launched in July of this year, and the campaign is going to end in December 2021. We have so far done sampling activities. We produced a demonstration video that you can see on our Instagram and Facebook pages on how to use soya chunks to cook. It will give you a more comprehensive guide on how to use soya chunks. On our Facebook page and Instagram page, you can search at Everything Soy to find it.
Okay, so when you said this can be in place of chicken, I know then it gives protein.
Yes.
What other nutrients does this come with that will make somebody choose this over their normal go-to products?
So this has vitamins, vitamin K, vitamin E, and vitamin D. It also has some calcium, and it also has magnesium. And it also has some
then it's good for babies?
Yes, it's good for everyone.
Okay.
Everyone can eat it.
Okay.
And because it's very absorbent, it's very tender. So you can eat it when you're not even well. It's good for invalids. It's good for literally everyone.
Something very funny came in my mind.
I want to hear it.
Old men. Good teeth. I'm sure they can feast on this.
They can.
Very well. So how do people even get it? Should they all come to the place? Or if they can't come to the place, how do they get some? Because people are watching from all over the country.
Okay, so for any information about soya chunks or about the campaign we're running, go to Instagram and Facebook and search for Everything Soy at Everything Soy. You reach out to us and we'll answer all your questions. We'll meet all your requests.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm sure we have had a good conversation.
Oh, we have.
You have said everything junk food, right?
Yes, I have.
Nicely. Okay, so then this has been the conversation we have for you. Please, on the 23rd of October, join us. Let's go and have a good time. There will be music, there will be games, and there will definitely be food. My favorite part. Come and join us at the IFA Sutherland Park. Let's know what this actually can do for you. Come and taste it. Just in case you're not sure to get it, come and taste it first, and then you can buy some and use for the family. Your children can take this to school, right?
Yes.
Yes, it is tasty like that. Come and let's have a good time. So thank you so much for joining us. How about your personal social media handles? Oh, okay. I get it. Please, Everything Soy.
Everything Soy. That's the focus.
Yeah, for Everything Soy. And hopefully, we get to push the product more onto the market, and then we get some cool customers for them.
Yes.
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the conversation. Please go and check them out, Everything Soy, on all social media platforms, and please stay in touch. And if there's anything you have to do, do it now.
OnePlay. Add class to your music.